Hi, this is Mark from ValueCharts.com. Thomas Wood from our live trading room and I were looking at the sugar market. We've been tracking this market for the past couple of weeks, really expecting a potential bottom here. And one of the patterns that's unfolding right now before our eyes is a retest of the bottom of a flag pattern. Now, a flag pattern can be defined as a top trend line, either in the up direction or the down direction. In this case, it's in the down direction, and a second parallel trend line that is also obviously in the same direction, being parallel. So it creates a little bit of a flag look and feel to it, and we see that potentially forming here on the daily sugar chart. So this is something that's noteworthy. We've actually went ahead and bought sugar tonight. Thomas and I did this morning, I should say, and we are really risking the bottom of this flag pattern. If we can get sugar to bounce higher here, then this really becomes a very low risk trade for us. So these oftentimes can be great patterns, and in the fact that there's really not a lot of risk oftentimes when you're at the very edge of the pattern. So in other words, if you're at the high or testing the upper bounds there, then oftentimes you can risk just above the top trend line with a short, or with our particular case right now, we can risk the right below the bottom of the trend line, the lower trend line, for a long. So this is something that we're looking at as a good trade longer term. We've been watching for this market to bottom out for quite some time now, but let's take a look at what's going on intraday. Now, this pattern intraday with the weakening momentum, obviously getting right up against this trend line here, the lower edge of the flag, this could suggest also that the market is weakening to the downside and give us another reason to potentially buy here. So really not a lot of risk here, again, to the downside, and a lot of potential here to the upside. So we view this as a good trading opportunity. And then if we take a look at the longer term picture, looking at the weekly charts as well, again, our trend lines are a little fuzzy here on the weekly charts, but if we move the weekly one down a bit, we can see that the weekly chart is moderately undervalued, and that's reflected by the market trading in the lower yellow bar segments here. They're colored yellow, which indicates undervalued according to value bars. There again, we're right up against this trend line, and we feel pretty good about the chances of the market finding support here and turning around to the upside. We'll see what happens here, but these are the types of trades we'd like to catch when we see them and take advantage of those. That's all we have for this video. Thanks for watching.